Well, meanwhile, the govt trade union is planning to intensify pressure on government to address the rising cost of living. There are obviously fears that an increase in Eskom's tariffs and fuel costs will make life even more difficult, particularly for people who have very low income or no income at all. I'm joined now by Mametlwe Sebei, the president of the General Industries Worker Union of SA. Mametlwe, good evening to you, and thanks for your time. A lot of what actually is leading to the rise in the cost of living, food prices, oil prices, are out of government's control. What do you believe government should be doing?
I mean, it is very clear, Stephen, that, at the present moment, particularly the Eskom tariffs, is a major input cost that is driving the inflation across vast sections of the economy, including food inflation, but also other costs as well. I mean, you look at the current proposal on the table. I mean, Eskom want an increase, a tariff increase of 32.2% as of next year. And what this would mean, in a context where since 2007, actually Eskom has been granted an increase of 753%. And if you minus the inflation in that period of 134%, you are still left with a real tariff increase of about 621%. And we are saying that this is a publicly owned entity whose tariffs are controlled and managed by government itself. So it is political decisions. And it has to do with how government want to allocate wealth in this country. And its policies in the past 28 years of democracy has been to massively redistribute wealth from the working class and the poor to the rich, who are becoming richer every single day.
So we're in the middle of this electricity crisis. We don't have enough electricity. To get more generation capacity is going to cost money. Never mind how we do it, it's going to cost money. Who should pay for it? I mean, if Eskom were to give electricity free to more people, I don't know where the money would come from. How should we fund it?
I mean, overwhelming, majority of the country or Eskom's electricity is actually consumed by a tiny group of corporations, what they call a group of intensive energy users. And I think, about 5 or so of them, they are consuming, over 50% of Eskom's electricity. You look at BHB Billiton, for instance. At some point, it was estimated to consume up to, over 9 to 10% of Eskom's electricity alone. Yet it contributes 0.1%, less than 1%, so to speak, of Eskom's income. So what this shows is that you have a tariff system, particularly through what you call a special tariff agreements between Eskom and the major corporations, particularly in the mining and other key sections of the economy. That means me and you and ordinary working class and poor people in this country are actually subsidizing these multi-billion, multi-regional corporations. So this government is pricing Eskom electricity in the interest of big corporations, and we are saying those big corporations, it's high time that they come to the party. They must pay for the fair share of their use of electricity, and that is the money we need to make sure that we recapitalize Eskom, we clear the debt, and in that sense, we are able to generate more electricity, not only for big corporations, but actually, most importantly, for working class and poor people.
Mametlwe Sebei, thanks very much indeed from govt. I really appreciate the time.